Alright, a howdy do and a hello to any wonderful viewers we have out there watching the stream. Welcome back. We don't have any Brad or Becca this week, so we are doing more Adventure of the Golden Years. Where did we leave off? Well, Mike wasn't here last week. I
Mhm.
think I think I sent you a synopsis,
Yes,
but
I think. Wait a minute. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna do it anyways. So the ship returning from your close encounter of, we're gonna call it the ninth kind because it was out there a little bit. Um, Returning back to Haven from that job, the party came across what seemed like a landmass, and sure enough, they stopped, and it looked like a rock with a wrecked ship upon it. Jumped in the water for salvagers' rights. Most of the crew, at least. Barrick stayed behind cleaning his robes for the better part of the episode. But it turns out that the floating rock was a basically giant turtle from what used to be the elemental earth plane, who had been trapped here some thousand or so years ago and was currently trapped inside his shell from the ship wreckage and asked for assistance. And as the party was just agreeing to help him, they were weighed upon by some merfolk and some giant crabs. And yeah, fight ensued. Towards the end of the fight, the king crab climbed upon the giant turtle dude. I don't remember his name off. Zaratan. There we go. That was his name. Climbed on Zaratan, which rocked him, which shook all the shipwreck stuff loose. When all the fighting was said and done, he was free to go, giving the party a call for help ability, basically, to call into the water for him, and if he can hear and is close by, he will come to aid.
So, yeah, no, I got for synapses, Max is worshiping himself, and
Yeah.
he got Mad Mardigan or Mad Mag
Yep.
Mad Magog
Yep,
to worship him.
I forgot about that part. We had it had been a few months in real world since Jeremy decided that Max worshipped himself, which makes sense considering he just took the war domain. But yeah, through some conversations and such last week, Mad Magog Goblin Basher devoted devoted her service to his worship and took a level in Paladin. So we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
that
excited
was the
for it.
only that was the only synapses I got. I didn't get all that other
Yeah, I
stuff.
think I gave you the intra party stuff and left it at that. So yeah, you guys are on the ship headed back. A fog has started rolling in.
Ooh, pretty fog on the screen.
Yeah, I was playing with effects and found it, so you guys get fog. But a fog is rolled in on the last leg of your journey back to Haven. Now is a good opportunity for any conversations, any devotion rituals that need to take place, anything.
I got nothing.
Pam, you got anything?
Well, we finished off last week. We all made it. So I'm going to say that we finished eating and What time is it?
Early afternoon.
Is the map supposed to be cloudy like I'm looking at it? Like it's...
Yeah, it's a fog effect.
Okay. Can I try to see if I see anything?
Yeah, go ahead and make
In
a perception check.
foggy ass weather?
Mike, you recoded all your stuff for your awakened sap 2 episodes ago, right? The +1 to your spellcasting attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure
Just-
I did.
I'm pretty sure you did. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
With a 19, and you guys are just, maybe 2 hours from getting back to Haven at this point. With a 19, at the furthest edge of your distance, you think you see shadows of ships sailing the opposite direction, which doesn't seem abnormal. Like, ships come and go from Haven, and some of them even just sail around Haven, so it's not unusual to see ships or what you think are ships. What sticks out as abnormal to you is how many of them there are.
Okay.
Because there's a few. Quite a few.
So I'm gonna say out loud, I see something very unusual. There's a bunch of ships. More traffic than what we're used to. Out loud. A lot of traffic.
Evelyn and Captain Wraith will both come over to the port side and take looks. Yeah, me, Evelyn, I don't see anything. You must just be jumping at shadows. And he'll kind of like playfully knuckle you in the shoulder.
I'm not looking at shadows. I know what I'm looking at.
Okay.
Eric will walk over. What are we looking at?
Oh, she's jumping at shadows again.
I am not jumping at shadows. There's a bunch of ships there. And I'm going to point wherever I see them at.
You don't see anything, Barrick.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Hey, Captain, you got the spyglass. You see anything out there? Nope, just looks like a bunch of foggy shadows to me.
Bree's just going to nod in disappointment like, okay, I'll just be ready here for battle. And I'll just go down those little stairs.
Katie, you see shadows, but you can't make out what they're a shape of, or if they're even a shape of anything other than just shadows.
I didn't expect to. It's just seems like some hullabaloo going on.
Everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Recent singing. Everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy. Everybody thinks I'm crazy.
You hear Mortimer from below deck start strumming along on his lute to the tune of whatever you're singing. Dun, 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 dun.
Everybody thinks I'm fucking crazy.
All right. Anybody got anything else?
Nope.
No, I'm just gonna go back to watching out the bow. Assuming that she's crazy.
You should all be long rested, by the way. Just double check your sheets to make sure. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
We should start playing our own D&D campaign soundtrack. Just saying.
Yeah, I can't get audio to connect through
Hmm.
my stream thing. Well, I can get it to play on the stream, but I can't get it to play for you guys to hear it.
Okay.
It's all good.
Bummer.
Okay. Well, the next couple of hours as you approach Haven goes by somewhat uneventfully. As you approach and start slowing your speed because you know, or Captain Wraith knows you're getting close, you start to hear noises in the distance. And the noises grow louder and louder as you continue to approach Haven. And as you get closer still, you start to see lights, which isn't unusual. You know, the city has its own light sources and whatnot. Excuse me just a second. I'm making a last minute adjustment here. But when you finally get close enough to be able to see Haven, you realize that something is going terribly, terribly wrong. As Haven is on fire.
Oh dear.
For the most part. And there are a number of ships currently laying siege to it.
To our home, Haven.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Everybody thought that I was crazy. Everybody thought that I was crazy. All right, let's get ready to go help. And Bree starts getting ready, preparing her armor, archery, and shenanigans.
I am going to point at Mad Dog and say, they are personally inconveniencing your god. Make them stop.
My eyes will dramatically go into slits.
Like a lizard out in the sun slits?
Like
No, just like
Jack
the
action scene.
yeah, like
Okay.
angry.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Just checking. All right. Everyone make a perception check. As this begins.
Guess I shouldn't walk around with my eyes half closed.
No, it makes perfect sense.
All right. Y'all are fucking blind today. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, though. Because Avalyn and Captain Wraith both take note and start shouting information that the large ship over here, pinging it as best I can,
Mhm.
has like signal flaggers up on the wooden poles that the sails stick to. I can't remember. The mast. There we go. Up on the mast, and they are signaling the other ships, indicating that that is the ship where the leader lies. And that the island, the center of the island, is seemingly yet to be raided. And Avalyn will pose a question. Well, I think we got a choice here. I think we can fight the ships and maybe wean them off, or we can go on a rescue mission and maybe save some important people and do that. Or we could just get our people and get out, the employees from our fellow employees.
I'll yell in response, "Let's fight!"
I say we cut the head off this snake.
Bear's gonna say, well, I mean, if we save the people, then we're not gonna have a town to go back to. So yeah, I'd rather have a town to go back to.
Yeah.
So I'd say let's fight. Make these people stop or go away or something.
All right. Sounds like we have us a consensus. All hands man your battle stations. We're going to war. And everybody will. Well, let's do this first because I'm still getting new to water combat. What is everybody doing? Are they manning a weapon system? Are they gonna stand on deck ready to do their own thing? Who is doing what? Let's go down the line. Jeremy, you first.
Okay. Which one is the one we're heading towards?
Okay. So you guys are currently in the bottom right corner down here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And the biggest ship on the map is the one
Okay.
you're heading towards.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. And we've just decided we're all going to attack that ship,
Yep.
and we're turning towards it and getting ready to head that way.
Yep.
And you want to know what I'm doing in preparation.
Correct.
Okay. I am going to walk up to my paladin and does that do anything?
If you dropped something, it didn't drop.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
There you go.
Oh, that's all that does now is just grants advantages?
What spell was that?
Enhance ability.
Okay. So you need to have the concentration. I will fix that. How long does that last for?
1 hour. I don't see Bear's Endurance on here. Am I?
Give me a second.
Because that's the one I want to do, because that has temporary hit points.
For enhance ability?
Yeah.
There's
The
no,
spell description.
yeah, there's no Bear's Endurance under enhance ability. It just says you touch a creature and choose strength, dex, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma for the duration. The target has advantage on ability checks using the chosen ability.
Okay, that is really weird. So they changed it in 24.
Okay.
So I was looking at the old version that just has like the Bear's Endurance, Bull's Strength,
Gotcha.
and that. So that's what was throwing me off. Okay, can you actually take that off of her then?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Playing D&D. What are you doing?
A doggy's in trouble.
I don't think Katie has her headset on.
I smell puppy in trouble.
You know, it's I don't know.
Adorable.
Yeah.
I was answering you every time you yelled at the dog, but you couldn't hear me.
Adorable, I'm sure.
Yep.
What's
Came right
what's
up
the,
like, what? Nothing. Mm.
what's the map for the Golden Years?
TGY.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, so that's what Max would be doing, casting that spell and standing by.
Okay. Let me. I'm just cleaning some things up. Katie, what would you be doing? Anything to prep?
I'm just waiting for instructions from somebody, from anybody. Like if I need to man the sail or mana, whatever. But
Okay. Bree.
I'm gonna be in the front, and I'll be the first one to jump over water if needed. And I'll be ready also with my crossbow, of course.
Longbow.
Yeah, sorry. And since I seem to be the only one that can see and it's not blind, I'm just keeping an eye, like, every couple seconds to see if I see anything different.
Okay. Sounds good. Barrick and Remy. You can play both if you want. Otherwise, I'll just NPC whichever one you don't.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can. I wasn't planning on it, but I can. Okay. So, at last check, you had Remy up in the crow's nest.
Yep.
So, I mean, I guess I should have been doing perception checks with him too, but I wasn't. But that's okay. He'll stay in the crow's nest and try and keep an eye on things. And Barrick is actually going to take a place at was it the bow of the ship?
The front.
The front? Yeah, I'm assuming that's where Bree was heading.
Yep.
But he has no intentions of jumping off the boat. He just knows that he's got some range for his spells, so he might be able to get some hits in before we actually get to whoever we're going after.
Okay. Was Remy staying up in the crow's nest?
Yeah, he'll just stay up there and keep an eye on things for now.
Okay. Sounds good. Katie and Jeremy, where were you guys gonna be standing roughly?
I would guide us towards the front of the boat so that as soon as we dock, I will let slip the Hounds of War.
Mhm.
Okay.
The Hound. I just have one right now.
Goals.
Good enough. So I've got this little drawing of the ship here. Just for general placement of things. So the way it'll work is you'll use the Golden Years' location for your distance marker. and every distance is times 3. So if you're 1 square away, you're actually 15 feet away. Pretty simple math there. The hired crew is going to split into 2 teams of 3 and man the ballistas so that you guys can get 2 shots of those off every round. Mortimer and Morticia will man the mangonel to begin with, but they will move to assist and aid as necessary. And Avalyn's going to hang back for a second because there's 2 ballistas that can be fired at least immediately. But he'll be ready to go. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. Let's get that knocked out.
Initiative.
For the record, this shit show has been brought to you by Pam Talking Shit.
Oh, I don't want to hear any of this. No, it is not. So we're not having this conversation. Goodbye.
All right. Captain Reith has command of the ship. He will be controlling it, and he's basically just going to V-line for that main ship. And you guys, I'm assuming, are going to jump off and have fun.
Okay.
Or no.
All right. As it goes, I need an initiative on the Golden Years. Not much better. All right. The crew is going to go on the ship's turn, so let me adjust that. He'll be the ship's turn. All right. Anyone want to do... Well, Bree and Barrick, do you want to do anything right now? So you guys are... Let me give you some distances here. From these 3 closest ships, the closest one is... 675 feet away.
I mean, I'd probably duck down a little bit, like behind the railing.
Okay. Anything for you, Bree?
Yeah, hold on, because apparently I didn't run initiative.
All right.
Which one is the one that are we closest to, you said? On the map?
Well, hold on, because now that you've rolled initiative, you don't get to go right away.
Oh, no.
So, Morticia, however, is close enough that her and Mortimer, I'm just going to adjust his initiative to be right next to hers because they're working codependently. They get to fire a shot off with the mangonel. So that's a 23, which will hit, and it does 5d10. Make sure that applied. If I could find the fucking thing, there it is. It's not registering as damage. There we go. 27 damage to it. A little bit of movement from the ships. I'm sorry, guys. This is gonna be kind of slow.
Cool.
The ships aren't moving very fast. They're just kind of like slow rotating around the island, firing shots as they go. Now, Bree, anything you want to do from where you're at?
As of right now, not yet. No. Is that the little drawing that I see?
What little
Yes,
drawing?
Okay. No, it just appeared on my screen.
Okay.
The little purple strip looking thing.
Oh, yeah, that's where you guys are currently standing.
So the closest to us is that one that we see right there towards my left, right?
The closest one to you right now is this one right here,
Okay.
which you're
I'm gonna
gonna sail right past. It's still like 600 something feet away.
Okay. So I'm gonna say out loud, is anybody carrying a grenade by any chance?
I might may tell have a little something. Remy, go do the thing we discussed.
Okay.
Beautiful. So this is kind of stupid. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Is there any way that I could use my lumbo to kind of push the grenade to make get it as far as I can before it goes boom boom?
Hold on. Well, Remy comes back up with 3, like, half-barrel powder kegs. They're not grenades. So you wouldn't be able to, like, fasten them to your arrow and shoot them. These are things that would have to be placed on board a ship and then lit.
Yeah,
Now,
I know.
I want you all to picture this because, you know, I'm a gnome. I'm like 3 foot fucking tall, but I got a barrel on my back and I'm hitting it up. Yeah, boss. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
I mean, I understand. I was just trying to
Yeah,
try to
no,
see if we can do some
you're-
damage from
you're trying to think
not in.
outside the box. I got you 100%. But you can't shoot a barrel.
What if there are fish in it?
Probably not. That ship is just outside of your long distance range, though, for your bow. So at disadvantage, you could take a shot and try to do something.
Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
Okay, just roll it in the chat box. Okay, roll damage.
Right.
Clatters to the deck and somebody steps on it. Ouch.
No, you hit somebody for 4 points of
Okay.
damage on board the ship.
Oh. My bad.
Anything else for you?
No.
All right. Evelyn, so much going on. I really didn't think this through. Evelyn's gonna hold off. Remy is hauling up barrels this round. Good with you, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the
Max?
boss asked for. You want me to do a strength check?
No, you're good. You got enough time.
How long do we think, like, how many rounds do we think it's going to be before we actually get to somebody?
So you guys are moving at full speed. I have way too many shits open. Hold on.
You should just get rid of some of them.
Yeah, no. You guys will... So here's the grid.
Oh,
And you guys will move math. Nine squares per round.
Oh, geez.
So you're looking at. Oh, sorry. Let me put that grid back up. Do some rough counting. You guys
I
will.
will.
You guys will be about right here in 4 turns, 4 rounds.
Okay. Not bad. It's not too bad.
I am going to touch Mad Magog's shoulder, and I'm going to cast guidance by telling her, "You serve the greatest of all gods. You are worthy." And now she has guidance.
That's concentration.
Guidance is?
Yeah.
Oh. Never mind. I'm just gonna tell her that then.
Give her the impression that she has the guidance. All right. Anything
Placebo
else this
version.
round, Jeremy?
No.
Right. You see this ship come in and actually dock. This one right here. So you, just as you guys start turning, you see it, that ship, like drop its gangplank and start unloading people into the forests of the Shadow Fae there. Nothing there. Katie, anything?
I'm just gonna be quivering like a pit bull looking at a rabbit across the yard.
Fair enough. All right, let me see if he's got anything. Nope. The Golden Years is going to turn. Start moving. And let's check that distance. It's 2, 3. Perfect. 480 feet from that ship now, which is going to be prime range for the 2 ballista shots. First one's going to hit. Second one misses. And they go to reload. The galleon moves a little bit, does some signaling. Okay. I'm looking for the little token symbol because it like gets surrounded now when it's their turn, and it's just barely blending into the background, so it's taking me a second. This ship has clearly noticed you guys and starts moving that direction. That ship is currently unloading troops, as is that one, which puts us at round 2.
You said 400 something?
Well, the ship moved, so it's now 375 feet.
Okay. Still not close enough for me to do anything. But being that it is on our left side, I'm gonna shift to the left. Kind of keep my head down and keep trying to hide underneath that rail.
Okay.
And just wait for him to get closer.
All right. Morticia and Mortimer are reloading the Mangonel. Ships are moving. The screams of dying people are filling your ears. Bree, anything this round?
Can I throw again?
You can shoot again, which will be
Yeah.
a regular shot this time. You're within range now.
Okay.
Oops.
You twist your ankle and have half movement for 3 rounds.
Fuck my life. Okay.
Evelyn, now within range, is going to take that ballista shot. Which misses. Some more ship movement. Remy has this round to finish hauling up those barrels, and then he's all yours. You're muted. Max, anything for you?
Sorry, I said yeah. No, I figured he had 3 barrels, so he wasn't going anywhere anytime soon.
All right.
No, I'm good.
All right. Katie?
Nope, not yet.
All right. 2 more ballista shots from the crew. First one misses. Second one hits. Lodges into the side of the ship. Nothing happens. The galleon moves a little closer, but slows and turns. And you guys hear this loud, thundering boom, and puffs of smoke come from the ship.
Yeah.
And then you watch as 5 cannonballs fly over the top of the ship and splash in the water behind you. That closest warship, 2 ballista bolts come flying, both of them piercing into the ship. The first shot doesn't seem to do anything. It hits the mast, just kind of gets lodged there. The second one is a little bit lower and goes through the side of the ship into the lower hold. doing some damage. Barrick, you guys are now 315 feet away from it.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold my position then, because that's
Oh,
still
wait,
too
no.
far.
I'm sorry, I didn't move the golden years. You guys are 180 feet away from that ship now.
Okay, 180 feet.
So if you want to target somebody on the ship, you just drop it in the trap box and I'll keep track of it. But if you want to target the ship itself, then you can just drag it directly on the ship.
So at 180?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just out of my range.
Okay.
Max casting I have is 120, so I'm probably gonna have to just stand still, hold my position, keep hiding.
All
I can
right.
reroll stealth if you want.
No.
Can you get a spell ready for when that ship?
You could hold like a
Oh.
cantrip if you want, for if it comes
Yeah,
within range.
Didn't think about that. Yeah, let's do that. I have my sorcerer's burst,
Okay.
120 feet. I cast sorceress energy at one creature or object within range. Make a range attack roll against a target. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 damage of a type you choose.
Okay. So do you want to
If it-
hold that for a crew member or for the ship itself?
For the mast.
Okay.
If only termite was the type of damage.
And it says if you roll an 8 on a d8 for the spell, you can roll another d8 and add it to the damage.
Okay.
Maximum number of d8s you can do this for equals your ability modifier.
Sounds good.
Spell casting. So,
All right. And your range is 120 on that?
yep.
Okay. If they get within that, then we will run the numbers on it. Bree, what you got?
I'm gonna go in one leg because obviously I twisted my ankle.
You can still put
And I'm
weight
gonna-
on it. You just got a little limp, so it slows you down.
I'm being dramatic. So I'm gonna go with one foot and just kind of jump, and I'm gonna try to see what area of the ship got injured and how bad is it.
Looking through the grate to below deck, it's a Jack Sparrow moment. Somebody just blew a hole in your ship, and it was a ballista bolt, so it just found a soft spot. The hole's maybe 3-4 inches in diameter. You're not taking on any water or anything though.
I'm still gonna try to fix it real quick because I'm antsy like that.
Okay. Well, you have enough movement speed to get below deck this turn.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what I'm.
not enough to get to it or do anything.
I know.
Okay. All right. Evelyn is going to fire that second ballista. Missing. And then he is going to move up to the top, to the front of the ship with apparently I suck at those things. And he's going to stand ready with you guys. He's going to kind of like stand in front of you, Barrick, with his shield up, kind of giving you a
Okay.
little bit of cover.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Remy up to anything? He's done with the barrels. They're up, ready to go. Conveniently placed next to Katie, who is seemingly the strongest of the group.
I think he's gonna scurry back up to the top of the crow's nest, and he's just gonna hang out up there, keeping an eye on things, unless he's ordered to do anything else.
Okay. Max?
What was required to call on my fellow deity?
You just have to call his name into the water.
I am going to lean over the
shouldn't-
boat, and I am going to call out. Zaratatan, I call to you as a fellow deity to help us.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Shouldn't be too far away.
Okay. You have called.
What's the point of having a gigantic turtle if you can't use them to eat boats?
Right.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good.
All right. Ships are moving. Okay, obviously that one's not fucking important enough. Katie?
Just waiting.
All right. Golden Years gets 2 ballista shots. First one's gonna hit. Both of them just kind of ding right into the side. Galleon kind of slow angles. You hear another thunderous boom, like the ones that come from your employer Pan's workshop sometimes, with a puff of smoke. This time there's a splinter of wood and screams as the 5 cannons smash into the side of the Golden Years for 85 points of damage.
God damn it.
That seems excessive.
That is rules as written. I did not modify that system at all.
I'm still saying that seems excessive.
I just want you
Very-
to know
very
I'm not
rude.
fucking you on that one. And the ship is conveniently exactly 120 feet away.
All right. So let's see if we can hit that. Let's see if we can hit that mast. With 15.
That will hit.
All right. Let's see if we can light it up.
Oh no, you didn't just hit it.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Get it.
Ah,
So 10,
Hey.
10 points of damage on that.
yeah.
What kind of damage is it? Fire?
Fire.
Okay, beautiful. It slams into the only mast they have down for speed right now. Sparks off with a sorceress burst, and the sails catch fire from it.
Hell yeah.
But the ship doesn't seem to slow. And they get their 2 ballista shots.
Well, momentum's going to keep them going for a round or two, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Got to give that fire time to set in.
1 ballista hits. That's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. Top of the round, Barrick.
Yeah, we're close enough. Let's pop another one.
Have at thee.
I don't know. Is it? You said they only have the one mast down?
Yeah, they
Or
only have
open?
so they have 2 sails, but only one of them is unfurled. So they're only
Okay.
running one sail right now.
And it's currently lit?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question that I have is, I'm going to do a perception check here. I'm hoping to look for something flammable on the deck.
Well, the ship's made of wood. Wood burns.
Yeah, but I was hoping for, I don't know, powder keg or stockpile next to the
Yeah, you rolled a 12. The ship's made of wood. Wood burns.
Mangolin. Damn. Okay. Ship burns. Okay. Well, with a 12, can I see people?
Yeah, very much so.
Like the ones that are currently manning their mangalos? Mangalos?
The ballistas.
Ballistas.
this
There
ship-
didn't know it's a ballistas.
This ship doesn't have a mangonel on it.
Okay.
I know it's on the token, but
ballista.
they don't have. Yeah,
Okay.
you can see them.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to target whoever's controlling that thing.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. I'm going to switch this one back to the lightning because
Okay.
I like the lightning.
Beautiful. The burst of lightning shoots across the water, slamming into one of the guys manning one of the mangonels.
Awesome.
Which will slow their reload speed this round.
Awesome. And I will, kind of use my movement to tuck back down underneath the railing.
Okay.
Please don't see me. Please don't
Avalon
see
will
me.
just casually slide his shield over, covering your big dome of a head that doesn't fit below the railing.
Thank you.
Morticia and Mortimer get a mangonel shot off this round, which hits. Doing 37 points of damage to the ship and damaging / scattering a bunch of the crew on the deck. This is like a grape shot, kind of. Alright. Ships move. Bree?
As I hear more commotion, I'm just coming back up.
Okay. So you'll make it back up top.
No.
Hey, you're halfway through your sprained ankle, though.
Yay.
You do have enough movement to get up top and still take a shot if you want.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, damn, girl. Hit it.
With a crit, go ahead and roll damage. Beautiful. You come up top and fire a shot, and you all see the arrow fly and pierce through one of the drawn back bowstrings of the ballista, and the thing malfunctions and kind of explodes in the, not explodes, but goes in the face of the 3 crew members working, disabling a ballista and taking out 3 crew members.
Beautiful.
Good shot.
Ooh. That's what I call a shot. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything for Remy?
Actually, I got to thinking about this. Remy is in a prime spot for using that short bow of his. So he's going to take aim on, now that he's done working with barrels.
Question before you take the shot, because of his
Mhm.
build, is he hiding up there or is he just standing up there?
He's just Well, I mean, he's 4 foot tall. So
Okay, so let's do this. Hold on.
he is standing, but
Let the die decide. He is considered hidden for the
Okay.
purposes of sneak attack.
well, I actually have something for that. So, but that's fine too. Um, so short bow range is 80 to 320. So I could have been shooting a long time ago if I wasn't lugging barrels.
Yeah.
But he wants to take aim on whoever is at the controls of that ship.
Okay.
And he is going to, as a bonus action, use his steady aim, which gives me advantage on the attack.
That works out for you perfectly because in this scenario, that'll be a targeted attack. So it'll be at disadvantage.
Okay.
But you get the advantage from your steady aim, so it zeroes out. Just make sure you
Okay.
click advantage or disadvantage. And
Yep.
then if it hits, you'll still get the sneak attack damage because he is considered hidden.
Yeah. All right. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. And I don't know. I need to check this. Hold on a second.
Should be like 2d6 at level 3.
That's what I was just checking. Yes.
Yeah.
So I need to change that. I didn't get to that, but I'll put it on twice for now. All right.
15. Okay. The arrow flies, impaling the helmsman in the chest, who falls on the helm, and it begins turning abruptly to the left,
Oh, damn.
like straight at you guys.
Shit.
Anything else for Remy?
No. You're like, fuck. I wanted to didn't want him to control it. Fuck. I didn't think it's going to come at me. Fuck.
Jeremy,
Sorry, guys.
anything for you? Jeremy?
No. No, I got nothing.
All right. Katie. I'm sorry. Before your turn, I need to retcon a little bit back to Avalyn's turn. Avalyn would have spent his turn strapping one of the powder kegs to his backpack. So when he goes, it goes with him. And these things are like, this big. They're like this tall, this big around. So they're not super big powder kegs.
Has anybody explained what the plan is for the powder kegs, or were they just brought up on deck? Because Avalyn might be able to put 2 and 2 together.
Nobody's said any plan out loud. Bree just asked if there was any type of explosive or grenade, and Captain Reith sent Remy to get the boom barrels.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask Max then. Am I attacking the people or the ship?
Guide me, my master.
Come on. Sorry.
You there, Jeremy?
She's asking me what to do with the barrels.
No, I don't even. The barrels are not even on my radar. I'm just asking you if, when it comes time, I'm attacking the people or the ship. Not sure which one is annoying you.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Some reason that didn't quite catch in my brain. I was trying to turn it over to make sense. The people. I mean, obviously, I don't mind a couple extra ships.
I will nod and hop up and down a little bit, waiting. That's it.
I'm surprised you ain't like started swimming over there. You're so
I
excited for this.
I don't swim very quickly. Boat goes faster.
Ah.
All right, both ballistas miss this round.
Do we move?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ballistas missed this round because the ship did a sharp turn, losing all of its speed, and it threw off the shot. The galleon lines up, though, with another loud boom. The cannons go off. And with another splintering thud, the Golden Years takes 92 points of damage. Captain Reith calls out over the ship, "We ain't gonna be able to take much more of that. I'll get you close, but then I'm gonna peel." Warship 3 gets one ballista shot because the second one is disabled. It is gonna hit. 18 points to the Golden Years. Barrack, you guys are within 120 feet. You're about 100 feet from this closest ship here.
Okay. Does it look like they're still actively trying to come after us?
I mean, there's crew members aiming at you. These crew members, though, seem to be sailors, so they are focused on getting the ship to fight you guys, not fighting you directly, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So okay.
So, like, they're
so,
working
I mean,
on repairing that broken ballista, putting out the sails that are now on fire, replacing the helmsman. That's the kind of stuff they're doing. Trying to get back into the fight.
Okay. So let's slow that down a little bit by taking another sorcerer's burst that well, wait a minute. Yeah. 120 feet. Yeah, another sorcerer's burst for whoever's trying to put the fire out on the mast. Unless the mast has been put out.
No, it's still burning. They're trying to put it
Okay.
out, but it's still burning.
Okay. Then I am shooting the guy trying to put it out.
Okay. You miss the guy, but you hit the sails right behind him. So roll the damage anyways. Okay, 5 points of lightning damage.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna tuck back down underneath that rail.
Okay. I'm gonna retcon a little bit. Give me just 1 second. These are good for an hour. Mortimer would have been dishing out his bardic inspirations. One for Barrack, one for Mad Magog, and one for Max over the last 5 rounds. But him and Morticia are still working the mangonel. Bree,
Yeah.
your turn. You guys are now 270 feet from the galleon.
Throwy.
Okay. The galleon or the warship?
The galleon.
Okay.
Fantasy Grounds is not responding.
It happens.
I'm feeling healed, yeah?
Currently, yes.
Currently? Trying to hurt me more? What are you trying to do?
Only emotionally.
Oh my god, it's taking forever. I think I lost it. It's just spinning.
Like your whole computer froze up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not mainly Fantasy Grounds. It's just not responding.
Okay. Yeah, no. When it unfreezes, let me know and we'll come back.
Yes. Thank you.
All
Sorry.
right. Avalyn is going to lash the last two powder keg barrels together, look up at Mad Magog and go, when we go, bring these with. Please.
I'll nod.
But he lashed them up so it's like a briefcase almost with a rope handle.
Okay.
Remy.
Okay. So, Remy's. Okay. So you said the one ballista exploded, but they have a secondary ballista on the warship.
Yeah, so kind of like how the Golden Years is set up, how there's two ballistas on either side. That's how
Uh-huh.
it is. But they can only shoot you with the two on the side closest to you.
Got you. Okay. So.
And it didn't blow up; it was just disabled.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take let Remy take a shot at whoever's messing with that other ballista that could possibly shoot us.
Okay.
And he's going to do the same thing before with his steady aim.
Okay.
Okay. Do I still need the disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll-
16.
That'll hit.
All right. That's for whoever decides to work on that that ballista.
All right. Yeah, as he runs up with the replacement drawstring, he falls and the drawstring ends up over the edge of the ship.
Oh, okay. Works for me.
All right. Anything else for Remy?
No.
All right, Max.
Yeah, I still don't think there's really anything I can do.
Okay. Katie?
I will pick up the powder kegs.
Okay. Yeah, they are light enough. They will not debilitate you in any way. They just take up a hand. So if your axe or whatever is two-handed, you'll have to swing it one-handed or not at all. while you're carrying
Okay.
them.
Okay.
As the ship moves, and the shots go out from the ballistas, Captain Wraith will call out, "I'll swing right behind it, but then we gotta peel off out of range of them cannons. We'll come back when we see it go down. Best of luck to yous." Neither ballista did jack shit to that fucking ship. The ship is able to get one more cannon volley off at you guys, which misses. You guys are a little close, and the cannons end up flying overhead. This warship is seemingly drifting, still turning.
Awesome.
All right, Barrick, you guys are 240 feet from the galleon and 210 feet from the warship.
Okay, that puts them both out of my range, but what I will do is prepare another fiery sorcerer's burst
Okay.
for the galleon if it comes into range. And see if I can get that mass to go up. Is it running both or just one?
This one's just running one.
Okay, like the other one? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll target the one that is open.
Okay.
If it comes into range. Other than that, yeah, I'll keep hiding underneath that rail.
Beautiful. Everyone make perception checks for me.
I can't. I had to restore Fantasy Ground.
It's alright, I got you.
Okay.
Beautiful.
The damn rail keeps getting in my way. I can't see shit up here.
Between the rail and the shield.
No. I'm talking about Remy.
Madmagog, Max, and Bree. You guys can see up on the deck of the ship a creature of which you were briefed and warned about by your employers. But you were told they were blue. This one's white. It is standing up near the helm, seemingly yelling out orders as various crew members, mostly human, or humanoid at least, but you see a couple creatures that you've never seen before, little demon-looking fucking things with wings, flittering about. The main point of that being this isn't a normal crew.
Did he?
And yeah, that'll bring us to Morticia and Mortimer, who get a shot this round. And they miss. Bree.
So I'm not in. Trying to get in right now.
Okay.
I am in.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I wanna do boom boom. So hold on. Let me open the map.
Oh, you three that I called out for the perception check, Bree, Max, and Mad Magog. You also note, because of how rare the species is, a hairless tabaxi running around the deck, also issuing orders.
I'm gonna try to shoot at that.
Give me just a second, I'll show you the picture.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there's
that is
that.
disgusting. Kill it.
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna kill it. Let's shoot.
Mother.
Let's go.
Give me just a second. Let me look at his sheet and see if you hit him. Because he's obviously
so.
not a standard crew member. Yeah, that'll hit.
Beautiful.
9 points of damage. Okay. Flies and grazes his upper arm, and he puts his hand over, and points a short sword at you from the deck of the ship,
Right.
as if to indicate he sees you, and he'll be looking for you.
I don't care. Bring it. And I move my little hands like, bring it.
Okay. Go ahead and drop one more attack in the chat box from the last round.
Okay.
Not that it really matters at this point, but like, and damage.
It should matter. It's a 28.
Yeah, but that ship is well behind you guys and seemingly disabled. You killed somebody that round.
Okay.
All right. Avalon, still up with his shield, is just going to kind of put a foot up on the bow and be ready to jump for when the ship gets behind this thing, the galleon. Remy.
Remy's going to pull another driver move, and Remy's going to aim for the driver of this galleon.
Okay. It is going to be at disadvantage. It's a little wicked demon looking thing.
Sure. Well, he's still going to use a steady aim because
Yep.
the only real restriction to steady aim is you can't move, and I'm up in the crow's nest, so it ain't like I'm moving anyways. So, 13?
Hits, but doesn't kill him. Or
Okay.
it.
It does damage.
It does do damage. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I thought that was the damage roll. 13 will hit it, though.
Okay.
19 points of damage. It hits, doesn't kill it.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought the 13 was your damage for some reason.
That's okay.
All right.
Remy's like, yeah, I got him.
Anything else for Remy?
Nah,
All right. Max?
How far away are we from the galleon now?
You are currently 225 feet, roughly. Sorry, yeah, 225 feet, roughly.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
you can prepare something like Barrack if you got something that's ranged. Just remember, if you don't use it,
It
and
still goes
it
off.
requires a, yeah, So you kind of want to do unless you know you're going to be able to use it, or use a cantrip, because the cantrips will just fizzle out and it doesn't count towards your spell slots.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that I can
Okay.
really do.
All right. Katie?
Got nothing.
All right. 2 golden year shots go out. 1 hits. Ship moves. Avalon jumps.
What's the distance?
100 feet from the back of the ship. And it
Okay,
is
so-
barely moving.
Okay, but that is close enough for Barrick's held action to kick in?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go for that mast. 22. Assuming 22
Hits.
will hit a mast?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I'm like 50,000 fucking things over there. Okay, massive
No,
on
it's
fire.
okay. All right. Yeah, okay. That's my held action. Thank you.
All right. The galleon is slows to almost a complete stop and turns. Won't be able to get a shot off this round. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. All right, top of the round, Barrick.
Okay. We are.
Let me. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt for just a second. Is anybody doing anything other than jumping in the water and starting to swim?
No.
I'm actually checking that right now.
If you want to take a shot before you jump in the water and start swimming, that's perfectly fine. Just let me know. But it'll, instead of going through the entire initiative order, we can do all that right now.
Is that about 100 yards?
100 feet, yeah.
About 100 feet. Okay. Yeah, Barrick will Barrick will take a sorcerer burst shot at the guy behind the helm before he jumps in the water.
Okay. That'll.
Ooh.
Nice.
Crit.
That'll hit. If I could find the fucking thing. There we go.
For 5.
It is still up.
Yeah.
Somehow.
So yeah, after Barrick kind of lobs that sorcerer's burst, yeah, he just dives in the water and he's gonna take his movement, full movement, because it's 100 yards and he can move up to 30. Swimming, I'm assuming what slows me down a little bit. So what? 10,
Yeah.
15?
It's half speed unless you have a swim speed.
Yeah. And of course the dive off the railing, but I was standing right next to it, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to charge anything for dropping into the water.
Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, so 15 foot. Yeah, I'll swim up
Okay.
my max movement of 15 foot away from the boat there.
Pamela,
Ship.
Anything with Bree other than jumping in the water?
Well, for now, no.
Okay.
Well,
Jeremy.
Yep. I am going to dive in and start swimming.
Okay. Beautiful. While we all swim up to the back of this ship, the battle rages on. The Golden Years, true to his word, continues to sail, trying to fight to get out of range. And we're gonna have to give me just a second while I get the other map set up, because I thought I was prepared, but apparently I'm not. So if
Cool.
anybody has to go to the bathroom or refill their drink, now is a great time for that.
Mm.
Did Remy go in the water, Mike?
No, Remy's still up in the nest,
Okay,
and he's planning on staying up there and just taking pop shots.
gotcha. Beautiful. I am missing one. There we go.
He's not exactly built for head-on conflict.
Right. You know, it'd be a lot easier if we all lived closer together, because I could just pull tokens off a map instead of having to sort through a leggy ass fucking computer. Anybody know any good jokes?
Not off the top of my head. Are you did you take the video off the streams?
No.
Because I haven't seen them since I started the stream.
I will have to look into that. But
Okay.
not
I know
right
you're busy with something else, yeah, but
this moment.
yeah.
All right. We all swim up right to the back of the ship. The ship has started moving, but conveniently enough, Avalon quickly tied a rope onto his hand axe, which is firmly lodged in the back of the galleon now. So everybody is kind of daisy chain hanging off this rope. Essentially being dragged by the galleon. It's not moving very fast, but that way we can stay with the ship.
Well, being that its mast is on fire, yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be going too fast. That's a big ship without a mast.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. Technically out of combat at this exact moment.
yeah.
I mean, you're still in combat, obviously, but nothing is actively trying to kill you, so...
Okay.
So, if the lineup that you have on the screen is correct, I'm gonna push on Mad and go, you go up first. You go up first.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm not.
Get up there and put my barrels down.
Still working on it. Bear with me. think I am almost there. Just another second. Okay. Now I'm ready. Okay. Well, if everybody's gonna climb up onto the deck, I will just put everybody up there, and we can all re-roll initiative. Sound good?
You broke up.
We all what?
I said
That's all we caught.
if we're just climbing up on deck, I'll put everybody up there, and we can all just re-roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. So as long as the Golden Years is still in range, I was planning on just taking some pop shots with Remy. Do you want me to re-roll his initiative, or is the Golden Years going away?
No, they'll be far enough away he won't be able to get shots by this
Okay,
point.
then don't worry about Remy then.
He's up there. He's up there. He is up there. He's up there. He's up there. He's up there. Where's this fucking other one? He's up there. And he's up there. Okay. There we are. Barrick, how do you always roll so high in initiative, dude? You're a sorcerer. What the fuck?
I don't know. Well, with Remy and I would expect it with Remy and Taddy because they both have that initiative advance thing. But with Barrick, I don't know.
Just
Just lucky.
Just good rolls, because
Yeah.
you only have a +3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're up
All right.
first.
So. All right. So. Yeah. Standing here. I'm looking at that imp. In there, holding on to the steering wheel. Mast, whatever. Wheel. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that little bastard.
Okay.
Let's get this done and over with.
That'll hit.
All right, and
3 points of
all right,
damage.
and yeah, I'm not moving. there's a big wall in front of me of a orc. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay right here.
All right. This pirate doesn't know you're up there yet, so he fires that ballista. This guy heard the burst. Turns to face you guys. Does like a flying jump, I guess is the best way to describe it. He just like flaps his wings once to give him a little bit of a boost and lands right here, right over Mad Magog. Lets out a big roar, just a rah! And then is going to attack you recklessly. The first one misses horribly. And the second one hits. That's going to end his turn. He did attack recklessly, so all attacks against him until his next turn get advantage. And Max, you're up. He succeeds against your Sacred Flame. If you're talking, you're muted, Jeremy.
That's all I'm gonna do right now.
Okay. Imp 1 was not pleased with being hit, but he's at the helm. He is going to call out to all of the crew aboard the deck of the ship. Oh, she's supposed to be invisible. Which is going to bring most of them scuttling. And when he gets there, he is going to cast invisibility on himself and disappear.
Of course.
Sneaky motherfucker.
Avalyn is up. Jump this little railing up to here. Take a swing. It's gonna hit. And he's gonna do... He's going to make that a Searing Smite. So yeah, the Abishai is now on fire, which he doesn't really seem to care about. Bree, you're up.
Okay. This little fella.
There is a hostile creature within melee range, so it'll be at disadvantage.
I mean, I can just go ahead and try to like attack it myself in the head.
So, if you're using your bow and there's a hostile creature within 5 feet of you, it'll be at disadvantage no matter which creature you're targeting. But, like, right now, if you pulled out your short sword and took a swing at that Abishai, you'd actually get advantage on it because it attacked recklessly.
Then let's go. I'm gonna
Alright.
go crazy and try to hit it in the forehead.
Okay. Use your short sword. That hits.
Oh.
4 resisted down to 2. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Can I push him?
For theatrical purposes, yes.
Okay, I push him.
Okay. It doesn't do anything. Anything else for you?
No.
Alright. Imp number 2 goes 10 feet up into the air. And starts flying towards you guys. Quasi 1 turns invisible. And also moves. But you guys don't know where. Katie, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to set the barrels down in front of Barrack and say, I don't know, take these if you want. And I am not angry yet at the Abishai. So I will I'm trying this new path in life.
Did you make a table, or is that...
No, I just decided before I rolled it that evens I'd be mad and odds I'd be not mad for this initiative.
Okay. Letting religion play a part of your life now?
Yep. It might
like
be
it.
more weighted if things get like super ugly, but for
Okay.
right now.
No, I like it. I didn't have to come up with a mechanic. I'm all for
Yeah.
it.
Right.
I don't know if the squishy guy behind you likes that idea though. Just saying. Please get mad.
Well, it's what it's welling up as is I'm going to do adrenaline rush. So there's that. So it's not quite rage yet. And I will go ahead and try to... Oh, that's okay, yeah, I'm gonna jump up here. And then try to hit the Abishai.
Okay.
Does he have auto advantage on, or do I need to put that on?
You'll have to click advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have a code thing like you do. That'll hit.
Sweet.
Now, first time fighting as a paladin. You've rolled and you've hit. If you want to right now, as a bonus action, you can tack one of your smites on.
Do you do that before the damage roll?
Before the damage roll, but after you know if you hit or not.
Okay. Then
and
yes.
you would know from my Searing Smite that he's resistant to fire.
Okay. Then I will try a Wrathful Smite, I guess.
Okay. So you'll just, that top effect, the damage 1d6 roll self, you put that on yourself.
Okay.
And then roll damage against the creature.
Oh, back up. Where's that? Oh.
So 10 points of damage, resisted down to 8. So good. Now he needs to make that Wisdom DC 11 save. So drop that on him. And he fails, so put the frightened effect on him.
And then Cleave, are they within 5 feet of each other? The imp and that guy?
They are not.
Okay.
I'm actually between them, so please don't cleave.
Fair. Okay. And I'm kind of like, you can see I'm pretty tense because like I don't, this is strange for me.
Just make sure you mark off your spell slot. No, that worked out really well because you didn't rage. You're trying to keep composure for your Lord and Savior, me, and you just kind of flex a little bit and then do this cool half somersault and come down with your great axe, and it's like, what the fuck was that?
Avalyn can probably hear my teeth grating a little bit.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. This guy He's gonna cast a spell. And he can see you, Mad Magog. And that should have been at advantage, but it doesn't matter because you saved. Oh no, it shouldn't have been at advantage. It's checks you get advantage on, not saves. So, all right, good to go there. His turn. He just kind of starts walking over, and you can all hear him shouting, "What do you think you're doing? I have right by royal blood. Get off my ship!" And he is going to shoot a blast at Avalon, which misses. So he's going to follow up with the second one, which also misses. And Barrick, it's your turn. Those were Eldritch Blasts. You guys would be familiar with those.
Okay. What is here? Let's see. No. Okay. 65 feet.
Who screamed out that thing about royal blood?
Locke did.
Or what? The hairless cat?
Yeah.
Brother. Actually, I can't remember if it's brother or cousin.
I sent you a family registry, so you should know.
I know, but
Late-
it's
late
in the
cousin.
bottom of my files. Just looking for it now.
Late brother or late cousin?
Not late.
I'm like 90% sure it's your cousin. I got it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cousin.
What is
That's
it about?
Vale's son.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So, after hearing him yell that, Barrick's gonna cast Witch Bolt
Okay.
on Locke.
Okay.
Like, I don't know who you think you are, but
That is
Oof.
going to miss, but we learned last week with the way they rewrote Witch Bolt, it still connects. So it doesn't do damage this round, but you still have the connection with him.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we fucked that up last week when Becca used that spell. So,
Okay.
on subsequent turns, you can still use your bonus action to hit him with some electricity.
Okay. So, yeah, no, that would be my action. And there's a giant arc of lightning flowing between me and Locke.
Okay. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. Just making sure I don't miss anything here. All right. This pirate. Comes running. And give me just 1 second. Beautiful. As he runs up past these steps right here, he trips on something.
Oh.
Not sure what. There's nothing there, but he trips, and he is currently prone.
Well, we saw something move up there and then disappear, right? So we might have an idea that.
Yeah, no, you guys saw one of those little bug creatures run up that way and then turn invisible.
Yeah.
And then you just watched a pirate trip in that exact same spot. So you put
Yeah.
2 and 2 together, you might get 4.
Yeah. I know. I know some of us aren't the most intelligent, but we should at least catch on to that much.
Anybody paying attention enough, at least.
Yeah.
That is also going to do this, which is going to result in this. Give me just 1 second. It's second level. Oh, yeah, no. Because the pirate sprinted, so when he tripped over the Quasit took 1 point of bludgeoning damage and had to make a concentration check, which he rolled a nat 1 on. So a second later, he reappears. Okay, Abishai's turn.
These guys are really coordinated. Like,
They've been doing this for a while, can't you tell?
yeah.
All right, so all attack rolls will have disadvantage. He is still fighting. First attack's going to go at Bree, which misses.
Fun.
Second one, very cautiously at Magog. He reaches out with his claws and doesn't even get close to you. Afraid to touch you.
Mhm.
Third one goes at Avalyn, which he critically fails. Everybody within 5 feet can make a melee attack against him if they want to, as a reaction.
Hell yeah.
Which one?
The
Abishai?
The Abishai, yeah. You're not close enough.
Okay.
Katie hits. Avalyn hits. Avalyn did 5 points of damage. Bree, are you doing a short sword attack as a reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Katie did 14, resisted down to 7. Avalyn did 5, resisted down to 2. No. Avalyn should have done a full 5. Because that should be psychic damage. Just waiting on you, Pam.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I know. Sorry. I think I did it.
You
Wrong.
hit.
Okay. That's better.
6 resisted down to 3. He saves at the end of his turn from the frightened and the fire. So both of the smites wear off.
Okay.
And with that, Max, you're up. Guiding bolt at Abishai 2, that hits. For 12 points of damage, and then if it's still the same, I'll double check here. The next attack roll made against the Abishai will have advantage.
Yep.
Oh, we don't put that on the Abishai. You just gave the Abishai advantage. It's all good. I got it. Anything else for your turn?
I am just going to yell out, "Destroy it in my name."
All right. That brings us to Imp 1. Staying at the helm, but is going to flick his stinger around at Mad Magog, which misses. Quasit 3. Scurries along the railing and attacks Avalyn, which crits. Goddamn.
Can I retcon some words real quick? Just like 2 or 3.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna at the end of my turn I wanted to scream out Avalyn, move. That's it.
Okay. As soon as that Quasit rends Avalyn, you see him kind of turn green and choke back some vomit a little bit. I was told to move by somebody with powers beyond my capability. So I'm going to... That's an action, isn't it? Nope, it's a bonus action. Beautiful. I'm going to quickly lay a hand on Mad Magog's shoulder and say, welcome to the club, as I give you 5 hit points back for my lay on hands. That's my bonus action. And then action, I'm going to disengage and 10, 15, run over here to this pirate and engage him. I will call back over my shoulder. We need to get those powder kegs below and lit and blow this fucking thing up. And that's going to end my turn, bringing us to Bree.
All right. Let's go again. Oh.
That one's... No, you get advantage because you hit last time, remember? And that
Oh.
the short
Is that a
sword has the
present?
vex ability.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
There you go, that hits.
It's so hard to die.
Remember your mastery properties. They're important. 6
Yeah.
reduced down to 3. And that takes away the guiding bolt advantage that it had.
Okay.
Was that it for your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Imp flies over. Oh, wrong one.
Yep.
Go ahead.
When this is over, I can't wait to brief the normal Sunday group so that Pan can then make fun of Silt for having a hairless cousin.
For the record, nobody in this group knows anything about Silt's family. So you just think it's another Tabaxi who's on a power trip.
Maybe I'm racist. Maybe I assume all Tabaxi
Hey.
are related.
However you want to play it is fine, but officially, you guys don't know anything about that. Katie,
No,
you're up.
that's fair.
Okay. So I heard the call. And it's gonna
Time to party.
trigger that. Time to party. That's right. And yeah, I'll attack recklessly as well. Mm.
I forgot I had that witch bolt going.
Oh, I miss. Okay. Well, that's it.
That's it for you? Okay. Cultist is going to try to cast a spell again on you, Mad Magog, which you fail. You are held or paralyzed for 1 minute. The terms of paralyzed. You are incapacitated and cannot move or speak. You will automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. Attacks against you have advantage. And if they're within 5 feet of you when they attack you, it is an automatic crit. And that ends his turn, bringing us to Locke. Who's going to get to these steps. And where's my sheet for him? Bear with me just 1 second. Beautiful. Locke is going to lock eyes with you, Barrick. And you'll hear him say, "That's funny. I can make connections too." And you'll see black tentacles come out of his eyes as you feel a presence beside you, and you look over to see the same black tentacles that are coming out of his eyes pop up out of the deck of the ship.
Mm.
And let me just do. Okay. The tentacles immediately lash out at you. And it's not adding his modifier. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going
I'm
to get
60.
a little bit of cold damage. But you maintain your concentration.
Awesome.
And then that was his bonus action. Bree, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And I gotta figure out. 16. Okay, you save. So nothing happens. A cloud of like fleas start jumping around you, but you're able to ignore them and go on with your life. That brings us to Barrick.
Okay, so I am going to use my breath weapon.
Okay.
I can't shift this.
Yeah,
to-
you can get both
but-
of them with the angle. I got what you're
Yeah.
picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is I'm going to use my blue dragonborn breath weapon.
Okay.
I just caught a second one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so. Oh wait, shit. Sorry, wrong one. There it goes.
One success,
Okay.
one failure.
All right. Did you give the blue Abishai back 1 point before I throw damage?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
Right. So you let out a burst of lightning breath. The quasi, or both of them take 1 point of damage. Neither one
Damn.
seems really affected by lightning.
Yeah, I can imagine. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna flare up that witch bolt.
Okay.
So, and that's just, yeah, direct damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
All right. Pirate 2 is going to get into a dagger fight against Avalon. First one misses. Second one hits. And on that hit, Avalon is going to react with a Hellish Rebuke. Which he fails, taking 2d10 fire damage for 11 points. So for the first time, you see Avalon get hit with a dagger, and then he just like points his finger, and a burst of fire comes out the tip, burning the pirate. The Abishai is up. Takes a bite at Bree. Hits. 11 points of damage, and then claws Mad Magog. Hits. No, Mad Magog, you're held, so that's gonna be an auto crit.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do the same thing with his longsword. So that was 28. You're... Hold on. Did you put your... Okay, there it is. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. That did force. That did slashing. And it resisted it. Okay. Just making sure all your resistances were working. Alright, that ends his turn. Max, you're up. Friendly reminder in case you guys already forgot, you've got those Bardic Inspiration dies, 3 of you. To add d6s to ability checks, attack rolls, etc.
Yep. Definitely forgot.
Abishai fails. Things are moving. I can't see. Sacred Flame hits. The Abishai goes up in Divine Flame and is deceased. Anything else for you, Jeremy?
Yeah, when I see him, when I see it knock him out, I'm just gonna stand there smugly with my arms crossed. That is what happens to all who oppose me and my deity.
All right. Nothing else for you?
Nope.
All right. Imp 1 is turning the ship this round. Quasi 3 scrambles in here. Gonna attack Max, which misses. Avalyn's up. That was not where that was supposed to go. Attacks the pirate. Misses. Bree, you're up.
Alrighty.
Give me 1 second, Pam.
Okay.
Because I need to check something real quick.
Did I break it?
No, not at all.
You never
You
know.
think he'd admit it if he did?
No,
Absolutely not.
I was checking to see if your Vex carries over from creature to creature, but it does not. So this will be a regular attack roll.
Gotcha.
So it's
Alright.
you get advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your
Mhm.
next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Nine points of damage. Looks rough. Anything else for you?
No.
All right, that brings us to Imp 2. It's gonna swoop down. Sting at max. Hits. And you maintain concentration, taking 10 points of damage. Quasi 1 runs against Avalyn. Hits. Apparently I can't catch a break. At least it wasn't a crit this time. 4 points of damage, and I am poisoned again. Mad Magog, you can't do anything on your turn, but you are going to redo this saving throw at the end of it, which you fail, so you continue to be held. And it is the Fanatic's turn. Gonna move up a little bit. It's Locke's turn. 15, 20. He's gonna step up here next to Mad Magog, kind of inspecting her statuesque figure. And you'll see him sheath his sword and pull his claws out. And as he does so, you can see that they are englazed with some type of magic energy. And he'll speak. Fuck, what was he gonna say? I totally brain farted right there. He says, how dare you interfere with the privilege of House Wingsley?
Easily.
And he will stand there with a ready to action. Barrick, you're up.
All right. So,
By ready to action, I mean he's like standing there with a claw next to Mad Magog's neck.
Do any of us recognize the name? Like,
I will let you guys roll history checks to see if you may have overheard something.
'cause I mean, Silt is the the fleet commander.
Yeah, but you've made it very clear that Silt doesn't talk about her family.
That's true.
It took
so
a
they may
long
not know the
time
name.
and a mission of high importance for that to come up to the rest of the group. Just waiting on Pam for a history check.
Well, I'm sure I don't, but I'll run it anyway. Sorry. Doubt it.
Oh, roll it anyways. Let's see. You might get lucky. Nope.
Well, sorry, the deception. Hold on.
I was waiting
Oh,
for her
that
to
was
roll like a
deception.
20.
Hold on. Oh, fuck my life. Okay.
Breeze over there. Well, actually,
Actually, hold on. I remember back in the day.
With a 16, you do remember. You
Okay.
remember being in being at the Rusty Anchor up above in the apartment, and Silt had been walking through with one or several, I'm trying to remember a situation, I can't, but one of the main character party members, and they didn't know you were there, and you overheard them, Silt basically explaining that her family was the Wingslays. This was like after they got back from saving the family type time frame.
Okay.
So she was just like giving the backstory and explaining who they were and that they used to be the royal figure and whatnot.
Got it. Okay.
But that's all you really caught out of the conversation.
Okay. Nothing too crazy. Okay. All right.
So in that moment, you have, I will, since you recalled something, if you want to say something right now, very short, very sweet, like 10 words or less.
No, I'm not gonna say that because I don't know if this information should be available to the public or not. So I'm gonna, like, my face is like I'm gonna say I remember, and then as I'm pointing, I take it real back real quick.
Okay, fair enough. Barrick, before you take your
Unfortunately, we
turn,
don't believe
make an insight check for me.
Too.
Okay. As you look up at Locke with his magical fingers up at Mad Magog's neck, it's very clear that he is holding her paralyzed body hostage to get you guys to stop. Do with that what you wish.
I mean, and this little quasi bastard is sitting here in front of me attacking?
He just went up and attacked Max. I think he missed though. Yeah, he missed.
So everybody's still fighting on the ship.
I mean, it's a fight. It's chaotic, but everything
Yeah.
happens at once.
Right. So what?
So like the order of events was like the Quasit ran up and hit. And as the Quasit was trying to hit Max, the imp swooped down and did hit Max. And then a split second later, Locke came up, put the claws up to Mad Magog's neck, and said, "How dare you interfere with the matters of House Wingslay?" So it was like all three of those things happened within like a second of
Right.
each other.
And he's trying to get us to stop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to cast my chromatic orb,
Okay.
but I'm going to use my twin spell on this
Okay.
on the quasi in front of me, and let's say lock.
Okay. You crit lock, and you miss the closet. And as before you roll damage,
Mm-hmm.
as you double fist out and make these the chromatic orbs go out, he uses his held action to claw into Mad Magog's neck, and you hear like a sizzling acidic burn as he swipes through the side of her neck, doing 4 points of damage. Go ahead and roll the damage against him. Jesus fuck. Okay. And it blasts him in the chest.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to kick the witch bolt on too.
Okay. For an extra
As
31.
as the witch bolt flares, I'm gonna say, you call off your crew first. Being that I was with the insight of thinking he's trying to get us to stop, that's why I would say that.
Okay. Having said that, he will whistle. And everything just like remains postured and defensive, but lifts up from the attack position they're in. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. The pirate stands there with his daggers out, readied, but not doing anything. Max, you're up.
Um, Max is gonna walk over to here.
The imp kind of like floats up so you can pass underneath it. Its stinger at the ready the whole time.
And I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds, putting her all the way back to full.
Nice.
And then I'm going to look Locke dead in the eye, and I'm just going to say, kill him.
You're saying this to Locke?
No, I'm saying this to Mad Magog, but I'm
Okay.
looking at Locke as I say it.
Okay. Was that it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Okay. The imp stands ready at the helm. The Quasite sits there on its haunches, ready to pounce. Avalon is standing there with his rapier. He's, what are we doing here? Looking over at you, Barrick.
Barrick's just gonna say, "Hey, he's trying to get us to stop, and I told him to call his crew off first. Looks like he did."
I'm gonna pivot around here just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But I will have a ready to action in case things pop off. And I'm gonna bonus action. Where's my fucking character sheet? I think it disappeared on me.
It's underneath all the other ones.
No, I had actually closed it. but I'm gonna bonus
Oops.
action my last healing word on myself. Bree.
Okay.
Fighting is kind of at a standstill right now. Nobody's really doing anything. Everybody's just kind of standing there.
I can still attack though, right?
You
So-
did hear Max tell Magadog to kill Locke.
Yes.
Mad
And
Magog
you
is still
also-
held, so she's still
Right.
under the
Yeah.
effects of the spell. But everybody else has stopped attacking. It's kind of like that.
You
So it's like that scene from a movie where the mafia boss says stop, and everybody kind of, stops swinging, but they're still like on the verge of pouncing. It's like Frida when you're holding the toy and you're about to throw it, and she's sitting there like shaking. She's so excited, the adrenaline's running, but nobody's doing anything in this moment. It's kind of like that brief pause before people start talking to each other.
I'm just sitting there then. I'm not doing anything. I'm looking at Mad and Mac.
Okay.
you can ready an action.
I was going to say,
in
do you want to
case
have a
something
held
pops off.
action?
Can I do that?
Yeah.
You just have to
Yeah, but-
declare what action you're holding and what conditions under which it relates. So, like me, I have a readied action right now, and mine is if anybody starts swinging, I'm going to attack this pirate.
Well, if anything happens, I'm attacking this one
Okay.
with my short sword.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect. It's all you have to do is say held action. If this happens, I want to do this. That's all you have to say.
Okay.
It could be if somebody attacks, if somebody moves within range, if a
Gotcha.
trap
It's
gets
just on this
triggered.
moment of
Yeah,
craziness that we don't know what's going on or what's
Exactly.
gonna happen. Okay. Got it.
exactly.
Gotcha.
This imp is going to come down and land on the deck right behind you, Bree. This Quasit's going to come and jump up on the little frame of the helm and just kind of be looking ready to go wherever he needs to. Mad Magog, you're going to get another saving throw, which you succeed, so you are no longer paralyzed, but that was at the end of your turn, so you can't do anything this round. The cultist is going to stand there. He has a rapier-like blade out, and he's going to move up to here and just kind of stand there. Locke will speak again, directed at you, Barrick, because lucky you got started in the conversation. By what right do you think you can board my ship and stop what is rightfully mine by blood?
The fact that this is our home and it's on fire?
It is not your home, it is my family's home. You are all granted to live here by the mercy of our leadership.
Look, dude.
I am here to
this is-
reclaim it in my family's name.
Reclaiming it like this ain't gonna do anybody any good. You put the damn said land, I point out towards the lands that are emblazed. There ain't gonna be no people, ain't gonna be no land left the way you're doing it.
Like the phoenixes of old, society will rise from the ashes, but all who worship the High Tri and follow them are no better than them.
I'm gonna look over at him and say, yell in his face, "What is with you, damn pushy tabaxies?"
It's a genetic thing. Don't worry
No.
about it.
Your response.
Didn't have an answer to that. That black tentacle is still just like floating next to you there. I feel like it's safe to say we're gonna keep the initiative order, but unless somebody does
Okay.
something, we are out of combat. You can still hear screams and fires, and if you glance out, the ships are still doing their thing. They're, yeah, they're still laying siege. But you guys are in a moment of parley here with
Okay.
Locke.
So I'm gonna do a quick medicine check, even though I'm not real proficient with it. So
Okay. What are you looking for
um,
with your nat fucking
Locke,
20?
Locke, and how rough he is.
He's definitely seen better days. I mean, he looks like he could still go for a round or two, but
Okay.
boxing reference, not D&D reference. Go for a round or two.
Yeah. So knowing that, I'm going to look at him and go, dude, like we can finish the fight. You've taken a beating so far. I don't think you're gonna make it, which means you ain't gonna get that land that you came here to take. So I highly recommend you call this shit off.
You will see the black tentacles coil out of his eyes and then very quickly wrap around him and like suck him into the shadow at his feet, and he'll reappear on the other side of the deck, like in reverse of what just happened. You haven't even seen my final form yet, Dragonborn. Do not worry about me. I'm prepared for this moment, and I'm prepared to die in the name of my family and their honor. The question is, as he points one of those greenly acidic claws at you, is whether or not you're willing to die for your own mortals. And just then, a guiding bolt flies out of left field, slamming into him. So we will pick initiative back up at max. So that was your action, Jeremy.
I will yell out, I said kill him.
That'll work for you.
Wasn't talking to you. Although this would be a good idea for you.
So a minute or two had passed. Readied actions were gone. Nobody's in a surprise round or anything, but nobody has held actions there. All right, a little bit of movement and an action. Anything else for you, Max?
No.
All right. Imp 1 is going to fling out with his stinger at you. And Nat 1, so you can take an attack of opportunity. You and Katie can both attack of opportunity the Helm's Imp there if you want. That'll hit. That'll kill it. Which brings us to Quasit 3, which is going to lunge at Barrick, because he's right there, and miss. I just had my fucking character sheet open. There we go. I'm going to take a swing and hit using my once a day Paladin Smite to slap on an extra 2d8 radiant. You get that at level 2, Katie. Don't worry about it. 17 hits there. Yep, that's it for me. Bree, you're up. So you've got an enemy on either side of you. So if you're still going to attack Locke, it's going to be at disadvantage.
Then fuck him. And we'll do this one. Number 3.
Oh, hold on a second. You gotta. There you go. Go for it.
Okay.
That'll hit. That'll
Bye.
kill him.
Yay.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. Imp 2. Stinger on Bree. Crits. Knocks you unconscious. You, Pamela.
Yeah, of course he did. Asshole.
Quasit 1 is gonna lunge and attack Mad Magog. Misses. Mad Magog, you're up.
Okay. Well, I would have let my rage drop, so I'm just gonna click off another box here for
Okay,
it.
yeah, I was gonna say it would have dropped while you were held because you didn't get attacked for at least one round. So
I'm gonna like.
That
It-
slice
Didn't
of
they
a throat
change
did
it,
count.
hold on, one at a time.
I say did. Well, yeah. You know what? Go with his first because his sounds better. Didn't they change that?
You have
Isn't
to
it
spend a
time?
bonus action to
Yeah.
keep it up if you don't get attacked.
Okay.
Or attack something.
Well,
Yeah.
then that leads to my question: is he cut her throat, right?
Scratched it, but yeah.
So essentially, she was attacked.
There was one round in there where she didn't get attacked though.
Okay.
Somewhere.
Even if it wasn't, I would have let it drop
Yeah.
anyway because I'm confused as hell right now.
You guys were talking
Okay.
for like 2 minutes, so it would have
Okay.
dropped even if she had set it back up during that time. But go ahead, Katie.
Well, I'm going to yell out, what the hell is going on? Because a lot of things just happened right in the last couple seconds. And
Barrick's just gonna say, "Fuck it, kill him." Let's get this over with.
okay, well, I'm going to try to grab the Quasit here
Okay. So you
in one of my hands.
try and grapple him.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make your strength check, which should be at advantage because you are raging.
Yep.
He is grappled.
Okay. I'm going to get out my hand axe instead and march over here to get ready to kill him as instructed.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Bonus action rage, action grapple, movement, yeah.
All right. The fanatic is going to step up. Take an attack against Max. Nat 1, but you already used your reaction this round, so nothing there. Locke is up. He is going to kind of like side lean to look around you, Mad Magog, at Barrick. You go, nice try. Maybe next time. And he will step backwards, disappearing into a wreath of black tentacles, which close behind him.
Does that draw an attack of opportunity?
She had already used her reaction this round. You both did.
I didn't attack the little guy.
I killed it before she could.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
But is it because he didn't move, he moved away magically?
He took like a half step. It would have put him. He would have been leaving your range. So go ahead and take a swing at him, if you want to. Misses.
I'm gonna channel divinity to give her a plus
Oh,
10
nope.
on that.
Hold on. Before you do that, you get advantage because of the guiding bolt. So roll it regular one more time.
Oh,
Yep, because he got hit with the guiding bolt. So the next attack against him gets advantage. Do, 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 do.
I guess I could have rolled it on him.
17 did hit.
Okay.
Six points of damage. Doesn't kill him. He still stepped back into the archway of tentacles and disappeared. Excuse me. Barrick, you're up.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to flare up my initiate sorcery,
Okay.
so it boosts up my spellcasting.
Yep.
And
You would know your witch bolt disconnected. So he's
Yeah.
more than 60 feet away from you. And the spell ends. I'll take the concentration off you.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. So
His tentacle disappears as well there.
I am going to use another chromatic orb.
Okay.
Paired with the sorcerer's points for twin spell.
Okay.
And I am aiming for the pirate number 2 and imp number 2.
Okay. Hit one, crit the other. You critted the imp.
Whatever gets the job done.
Roll 3d8 in the chat box.
Okay.
It's an additional 11 against that imp, which will kill him.
All right.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah. Being the guy I am, I'm gonna step in front of Bree. Much as I don't like being on the front line, I don't want things to end her completely.
Okay.
is Bree down unconscious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Pirate 2. Attack against Avalon. Misses. Second one, natty ones. You best bet I'm going to be reacting. Which hits. Boom shakalaka. Pirate 3 disappears below deck. Max, you're up. Mace is gonna hit. Or miss, sorry.
And as my bonus action,
9 points to Bree. So Bree, you wake up. A little worse for wear.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else for you, Max?
no, that's it.
All right. My turn. Rapier. Hits. Last spell slot for a Divine Smite. $14 points. Bree, I'm assuming you're standing up.
Yes, of course.
Does she have exhaustion?
Yes, you do wake up with a level of exhaustion. Thank you for reminding me.
Mhm.
So that's just disadvantage on ability checks until your next long rest. But now you can use your bow. They're all far enough away now.
Thanks.
It's your turn, Bree.
I know. Give me a second.
Thinking. She's thinking.
Okay.
I'll hold up the closet like a little pinata.
Yes, your
Hit that, not me. Hit that, not me.
your adrenaline rush from the first round can sense you just like pick up the creak of Bree's bow as she draws, and you just hold out the closet at arm's length, and the arrow hits. Go ahead and roll damage, Pam.
Yeah, I'm livid right now. Fuck this shit.
Smacks it right in the spine, and it lets out a but it's still alive.
Oh god. Okay.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. That brings us to the closet's turn. It is going to rend at your hand, Mad Magog, which is effective. You take a little bit of damage here because it's going to reduce the hell out of it down to 3. And you'll be poisoned until the end of your next turn. And it's now your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to step up to the cultist fanatic.
Okay, so basically just swap token spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
And give him a hit.
That is going to be a natty 1 from your poison. So mid-swing, you realize that you need to puke, and your stomach like clenches, and you overswing coming down, which opens you up for an attack of opportunity from the cultist, which misses. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. Well, that brings us to the cultist's turn, who's going to take another swing at you because you're right there. That one hits. 7 resisted down to 5, and that's going to put us at the top of the round at 10:59. So we are going to leave it here.
No.
Yeah, I know. Fun and exciting stuff. So, I think we're gonna finish this one out next week with everybody. You know, come up with some
Mhm.
roundabout way for Morticia and Mortimer to arrive at the ship, and we can all finish it as a group. And then you guys will have a second healer. Hopefully that'll help because some of us are a little rough.
little bit.
But yeah, thanks everybody for coming to watch the stream. We appreciate you as always, and we will see you back here next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.